Right, assalamu alaikum everyone, and this wick down here for Luna Classic, this does look to me like it's going to be taken away. People may have their stop losses here thinking that that was a very nice good entry, but I kind of see this one being taken away. And at the moment I do believe that the EMAs also is acting very heavy on the 4-hour time frame for Luna Classic. Had a break cross right there, came down, hitching your head on the 55 every time. So yes, if you do see a little bit of a pushback, it's going to be just a very small pushback to 55. Get rejected, go down, start to get rejected like this, and eventually by the end of the month, probably you're going to start to fall to the downside. I want to tell you one thing from Bitcoin that tells me I'm giving this market the next 14-15 days for something to happen. So if I do extend this little bit of a pattern for Bitcoin, I want to show you something, right? So it goes from there to there, all the way up here, and if I stretch this from there to there, all the way up here, you are looking at a particular little bit of ascending triangle, which has a decision by 22 of January. So today you're sitting at 7, and 22 minus 7. I'm not very good at math anymore. I used to be good. I don't even know where x and y is being used in mathematics. Can someone tell me why do they have find x? I even hate my x, by the way. Find y and z and z, whatever. But thing is, I can do 22. Oh, thank goodness for computers, man. 22 minus 7 is 15. So I'm giving this market the next 15 days, and within 15 days I do really expect things to do this and go down, because if you're going to make a fake out like this, it only makes one thing, and it makes sense for one thing and one thing only, is that when you make a fake out to the upside, maybe you're looking for a move down, and yes, it makes a lot of sense for you to start dropping down. I've been through this with Bitcoin story, how much you're gonna go. And by the way, the first target is to the below the wedge, so back to $40,000 one more time. Now, of course, if you start to break above, okay, balance thing, it's a pattern, okay. Until you don't get the break, you cannot really say where you're gonna go. So if you start to really break above here and retest for good, then you're looking for probably $48,000, right? But if you do move up to 48K, I don't really think that altcoins are going to start to go crazy again the way they were the past 3 months. I think it's just going to be a little bit of a push up to get people excited and suddenly start to drop very, very quickly. Even if you ended up going up here, that bearish divergence at some point is bound to be playing out, because this whole, you see this whole yellow box that is up here, it's a resistance box. It's not a good box. So basically going to $48,000 still means that you're inside the box and you're hitting a resistance. This whole area is a resistance. So whether you're going to go up and touch 50,000 and come down like this, that's also still very bad. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna be away from the market for the next 15 days, as I showed you. And the reason why I showed you Bitcoin is because, you know, I think Luna Classic is going to follow the steps of Bitcoin, and there's one more place of support for Luna Classic, and that is just right over here. You are about to get a break, and let's actually see when the break is about to happen. So this is about to happen by 15th of January. You have a little bit of support here, you have the prices coming down, you have one support there, support here, you got all these resistances up here. So yes, you're going to be pushing up and down. You know, perhaps let me actually bring back this one. Yeah, right over here. So you're going to have some ups and downs. One more time, you can push up like this, come down like this, and then finally drop down and drop towards this support, which is at 6,891. And as I was giving you a motivational speech, now if you end up coming to 6,891, that's one hell of an entry, because look at this. You're coming from 27,000 to 6,800. That's 75% whopping discount. It's not really bad when you look at the other side. You know, they say the grass is greener on the other side. It actually is. So that's it for the video. I'm going to see you with the next one. Allah Hafiz.